one. We're into 2022 and basketball resumes after a 15-day layoff. UVA Wise takes on the Bulldogs of Wingate in a special Sunday matchup, 2 o'clock from the Pryor Center. Joining us, the head coach of the Cavaliers, Jamie Cluesman. Coach, before we start talking specifically about Wingate, I'll get your thoughts on this a little bit. Basketball, it's the only collegiate sport really that we have. It's 2 semesters. It's the longest sport that we have, and you're coming off a 2-week layoff. Just your thoughts on that and how you get things back going here for your team after such an elongated break.
Yeah, the break is always good for kids. They don't get to spend a lot of time, with their families and stuff throughout the semesters, like you said, because we play in the fall and spring. So it's a good refresher for them. But when we come back, it's back to the fundamentals. We split up. We do 2 practices. One is solely focused on just shooting, getting our legs back under us, taking a lot of reps offensively. And then the second practice will come in and we'll do actual breakdown stuff. And that's when we do our lab work. So, the first few days are 2-a-days. But they have nothing else going on. We tell them, they're like professional athletes right now. All they do is sleep, eat, play basketball, and repeat that. So this is a great time. Looking back to my college days, these were the best times of my career. You're just hanging out with your buddies, playing basketball, the sport you love. So we're trying to get them to just, take on that challenge of staying focused, but also having fun with it.
Taking a look at Wingate, they come in on a 10-game win streak like you. They've not played in 2 weeks. And the thing that really stands out to me is they lead the nation in 3-point field goal percentage, and they lead the nation in assists per game.
Yeah, they're firing on all cylinders right now. They have a lot of key pieces. They surround shooters or surround Troutman with shooters who, is very impressive. She's shooting 55% from the field. I think they go as she goes. She draws a lot of attention on the defensive end. So that's when they get their kickouts for the 3-point shooters. And, they're constantly, just from watching film, they're always in position to just be ready to catch and shoot. So that's paying off for them. So that's definitely going to be one of the keys to the game.
Talking about Troutman a little bit, 6'2" forward, junior. We've seen her in the past, and also a graduate student, 6-footer, Haley Brandon's averaging a double-double. Talk about that and the size that those two have, and maybe some mismatch problems maybe that they have and maybe you can exploit as well.
Yeah, like you said, they have a lot of size. Kind of different players, though. Brandon wants to play a lot on the perimeter. She's a great 3-point shooter, but she's also 3rd in the country in rebounds. Like you said, averaging a double-double. So it'll be a challenge, even though she plays on the perimeter. She cleans up a lot of boards offensively and defensively. Troutman, on the other hand, wants to play, 15 feet and in. So, that's her shooting percentage is so high because she's shooting high percentage shots, close around the rim. She's strong, has good body control, and can also put it on the floor and create. So definitely going to be matchup. I won't say problems, but, we're just going to try to keep fresh people, throw some different tactics at them. But also on the other end, I feel like we can stretch them out. I think our 4 can take Brandon off the drive. If we bring, a shooter in to play at the 5 position, try to get Troutman out of there. So it opens up some driving lanes for our guards.
All right, before we talk about keys to victory against Wingate in honor of New Year's, we're starting the 2nd semester here. New Year's resolutions that you have for this basketball team as we progress over the rest of the year to try to get in position for South Atlantic Conference tournament play.
Just get back to playing how we were right before break. I felt like that was the best basketball we've been playing, even though we were down 2 starters. So kind of just working them back into the flow, coming back from an injury and all of that. But I think if we just get back to playing how we know how to play, and that's team ball, getting excited, sharing the ball, getting our assists back up to 16, 18 a game, I think we'll be able to get out and score those easy buckets in transition, because that's when we thrive. But, always want to win more games. So I think we'll be ready. We're up for the challenge. We have quite a few home games during this first couple weeks back, so we need to take full advantage of that.
All right, and as always, keys to victory against Wingate.
Now, you talked about it a little bit. We've got to defend the 3-point line. Obviously, we got to rebound. They're out rebounding their opponents by 12 plus a game. And then I think the last thing is control the tempo. Don't buy into their style and their pace of the game. And it's work them out of their zone, push when we have numbers, slow it down, make them play half-court defense when needed. So, controlling the tempo, I think, is going to be key as well.
Tip-off, 2:00 Sunday from the Pryor Center. If you can't make it out, you can always watch the home games live on uvawisecavs.com. Coach, good luck. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.